She hit me with the Jackie Chan. Sweet, sweet, swash, swash. I hit her with the yes, I can.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the second channel. Now, at the time of recording, we are 5 subscribers away from reaching 100 subscribers. So, if you haven't already and you want to help me out, hit the subscribe button. If you are subscribed, share the channel to your friends who would like the videos right on here. Let them know, let them subscribe as well. We're only 5 away at the time of recording. But now, apart from that, I wanted to talk about the whole coronavirus situation that's going around worldwide. Yes, I am going to say coronavirus. I don't care if YouTube doesn't like people saying the word coronavirus, right? Call it Diokarigi or carbon virus or whatever they want to call it, just because they don't get demonetized. I don't care. I'm going to say whatever I want. This is my job. This is me. I'm going to do whatever I want. John, and talk about whatever I want. If they don't like it, that's their problem. Now, before I really get in on the coronavirus, we need to talk about how did it all start. Now, the coronavirus was first discovered in Wuhan, in China. And from there, people were getting affected with the virus to the point where people were actually even losing their lives from the virus. Now they tried to get the country on lockdown. Unfortunately, those that were infected with the virus or had symptoms of the virus were able to travel to different countries and get the virus to be spread all over there. From China to Italy to the United States to the UK to Republic of Ireland. It's been everywhere. At the time of recording, Italy has about 7,000 cases of people having the coronavirus, which is more than the amount of people in China, which up to now I don't believe that's the case, because the Chinese people, they could be hiding the number, they could be hiding the actual number that are affected with the virus, but we carry on with that. Now, here in Ireland, like I said this before, before I gave my story time about the time I got so far from the job, which if you still want a video, I'll either have the link to that in the description, or you can click the top right over there and you'll find the video. Now, because of coronavirus, the whole country, lots of countries have gone into lockdown. Because right now here, no school, people can't go to work, they will have to work at home, and the only places that can be open are supermarkets, pharmacies, hospitals, clinics, and public transport sometimes can be available as well. But the important thing they're letting us know is we should stay at home. Now it's gotten to the point where it's so bad where sports, future events, and traveling at the moment have all been suspended. Like the Euro 2020, it was going to be hosted in a number of countries celebrating 60 years of it, and they wanted to get loads of people to volunteer and help out and make sure the whole event in those countries work out well. Because I remember I volunteered for it. I went to their place, I did the interview and all that sorts. I got the email, I got in, but now unfortunately there's going to be no Euros this year, as actually been moved to 2021, and so that is a complete shame, because it's not that I was completely ashamed of it. I was in a mindset where if I didn't get an email early I'm just gonna be like, well, I get it, I didn't get it, we move on. But now later on, I get it, but now it's been postponed into next year. That is not great. And when it came to football, like no one took it seriously. So they said, okay, we'll just play football behind closed doors. So like we don't increase the chances of it getting spread to everyone else. But still, that was not enough. No one took it serious until when Mikel Arteta and Callum Hudson-Odoi were tested positive for the virus. That's when they decided football is suspended. Not only that, NBA players were tested positive for the coronavirus. I think, and also the Olympics that were supposed to take place in Japan this year are also postponed because of the coronavirus. Now, what does this mean for the world? Because right now, I believe God brought the coronavirus onto the world. Yes, I believe that it was him. Some people would say, yeah, it was like some dumbos that somehow got it and they were able to spread it, but like God created, like God made everything. God created the earth, God created all the elements. God knew everything that was going to happen before he created the world. He knew everything that was going to happen. Now, I feel like he brought the coronavirus to this earth just to remind us all that no matter how rich some people are, no matter how popular people are, no matter how much of this or how much of that people have, nothing is enough to stop what God has put onto us. It's like a reminder to us that He is the only one. He has power over everything. And if we want this to go away, we will have to go to Him, pray to Him and all that, and ask for His forgiveness, pray that He can take the virus away. And also, we have to give huge respect to the doctors and nurses who are sacrificing their time and sacrificing their well-beings into helping all these patients with the coronavirus. Like, it's absolutely incredible on what they're doing. Like, whatever they told us, like if we're gonna stay at home and they're gonna go out and deal with all the patients, giving them a higher chance of getting the virus themselves. Like, huge credit, respect, and shout out to them. And not only that, if they do all this and we get rid of the coronavirus for good, like, they deserve to be paid loads. Like, they deserve to be paid loads. I'm serious. Like, minimum wage. If you're going to be a doctor and you're going to be minimum wage, you have to get paid at least $10,000 a month. And that's just being lower. Like, if we're going to talk about the lowest position in the hospital, the lowest should be at least $10,000 a month. The highest ones, the ones that are taking the bigger risk, should be get paid loads, like hundreds of thousands a month, because they're the ones going out there. They're the ones that are helping patients. They're the ones looking for the cure for this coronavirus. Like, I take off my hat if I was wearing one. I give my respects to them all. Now, I also want to say, how do we reduce the risk of corona being spread? How do we prevent ourselves from getting the virus? Which is not that difficult, because it's been mentioned a lot of times, been mentioned in different places. And yeah, I'm gonna let you know what you should do to prevent the spread of coronavirus. So whether you have it or not is still important. So whenever you're gonna sneeze, Like, don't sneeze on your hands, because if you sneeze on your hands, you're obviously gonna touch something where your bacteria germs are gonna get onto that object, and other people are gonna touch that same thing. What you should do is, if you're gonna sneeze on your elbow. I know people are gonna make the dab joke, the bobo put on Twitter. Yeah, just sneeze on your shoulder, because that is the place you are less likely going to be obviously be using. Now, another thing is, we have to respect social distancing. Give about 1.5 to 2 meters from another person, because we can't. Social gathering is not allowed. You can't have more than 2 people in a single area, because in a small area, because we are going to risk the chances of the coronavirus being spread to other people. And not only that, if you're going to shake, you can't shake their hand, you can't give a hug, because you don't know if they have the virus or not. So what I'm going to say is, if you're going to greet someone, I'd say give them the elbow, touch elbows with each other, because like I said, you're at least likely going to use that part of your body in your everyday use. Now, next thing other people should do is, I'm trying to remember this one, just give it a next thing you should do is, if you're gonna go out, if you're gonna go out in public, I would say wear gloves. Yeah, wear gloves. Wear gloves, because you don't know who you're gonna interact with. You don't know what you're gonna touch, you're gonna not touch. You don't know if what device has touched that part, touched that object. So if you're wearing gloves, you can pick it up, or you can worry less about it. And then once you're done doing whatever, take off the gloves and throw them away. Because if you leave them around and someone picks them up, they're gonna have a chance in taking it. And not only that, wash your hands. I know people just boards on say, oh, just wash your hands and make sure you don't prevent the spread of the coronavirus. I'm like, no. Wash your hands with warm water and soap. And also when you're done doing that, make sure you dry your hands. Use hand sanitizer, and just make sure you just clean the hands, just to make sure your hands are clean. Now, if you want to open a door, and you don't want to put your hands there, because you don't know if someone that had symptoms of the virus was there. Don't use your hands. Instead, just again, use the elbows. Use the elbow to put the knob of the door down, and then just push the door, or pull the door, whatever it is. And also, here's a tip I would like to give every one of you. Most people are right-handed. That's their dominant hand. So use your opposite hand. So if you're dominantly right-handed, use your left hand, because you don't use this hand most of the time anyways. So use your left hand. But if you are left-handed, use your right hand for other things. So these are just the tips I want to give you. But not only that, there's other things I want to talk about when it comes to the coronavirus. Because a few minutes ago, I saw a headline that said, we're most likely going to go into, because recession is likely to happen. And I just like, oh Lord, we do not want the recession to happen again, because it was bad enough in 2008. And anyone who had to solve that issue did not. It was not easy, basically. I know it was only around, how old was I? I think it was 9. Yeah, I think it was 9 at the time. So I didn't know what a recession was. I thought life was normal. But if the recession happens again, it's going to be a big, big problem. The one thing I hate about the coronavirus so much right now are the panic buyers in shops. Why is everyone trying to buy everything from the shop? You don't need everything. I know they said stay at home, but it doesn't mean should take everything from the shop and leave nothing for the rest, because you're just the same as everyone else. Like tissue basic tissue. Like, hold on, let me just show you something. This basic tissue paper is the thing that's making people go nuts. Like, no, you're not gonna come and try and find me and try and get that tissue paper, because I had the tissue paper for months. This was in my room for months, and I don't use much of it. I use as little as possible. I need enough for me. But everyone else is just going mad with the tissue paper. That's one problem. Another problem is it's hand sanitizer. Like, people are just buying hand sanitizers like they need it more than everyone else. We're gonna get to a point where people are just hiding behind trees or bushes, acting like those drug dealers are like, hey, yo, I got the hand sanitizer. You wanna get some? Yeah. I wanna get some. Yeah, I just want one bottle. Yeah. Just give me about 20 euros and I'll give it. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Yeah, take the money. All right, cool. Thank you very much. Yeah. I take the bottle. Take the ball. Yeah, thank you. Gotta go. Yeah. Come on. Like, why? I know these are very worrying times, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't all go and panic like it's the purge. Actually, speaking of the purge, it's gotten to the case where, I know, like, there's a place in India. I don't remember the name of the place, but I saw a picture of the street. Everything was closed. Like, no one was outside. It was just closed. And if you look at Italy, they say don't come out, because there are hospitals where there's no more space. They have to leave patients on the hallways. Like, it's a serious time, but it is worrying. But we just have to pray for the best. Like, we just have to pray that this goes. Pray. Then look to God for forgiving us and taking this virus away. Because I believe this virus was sent to this earth just to teach all of us a lesson that no one is better than the rest. No one is harder than anyone else. We're all just human beings, and anything we have, it's nothing comparable to what God can do. And yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know, like, stay healthy, stay safe, and if it's staying at home that you need to do so. If you had any symptoms of the coronavirus, like, contact medical services immediately. Don't leave it or hang it out until when it gets worse and you get to a point where, like, it's gonna be difficult for you to recover. It's recoverable, but at the same time, people have lost their lives from this virus. So just remember, people, stay healthy, stay safe, and we hope to see better days. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, subscribe to this channel if you're new. Try and get to 100 subscribers. Link to everything, like my main channel, social medias, all in the description. I'll see you guys in a future video. Peace.